Hello everyone and welcome back for another live trading session. So let's have a look at what's been going on. If you haven't checked the video out, check it out as usual. It's the latest one, published an hour ago. So let me just share my screen so you guys can see. So in the video I mentioned about a couple of things that have happened. Obviously these are the three things, and then that is the current prediction of the price. As I said, 30% chance it could go bearish, and then it's about a 70% chance it could go bullish. Well, that's just based on analytics. So let's hop on Everdex and get some trades going. So as for Ethereum, current price is 2,024. Bitcoin is at 69k. Let me just get trading view and get some calculations done. So where is Bitcoin? Right. Yeah, so we have a couple of things. I think we had a couple key levels marked out from earlier. 1 minute, is it still in that same range? No, it's not. So that line's no longer valid. Previous stream, I think, where was we? Sunday night. It was on Saturday, I believe. Yes, so as you can see, the price was kind of staying in this range, and especially usually 5 minutes actually. 5 minutes. So we have a nice bit of consolidation going on here, and that was nearly a whole day. So from 3 a.m.-ish till about 9 o'clock, no, 7, 5, or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock it broke through, and then from that point on, the line was no longer useful. Kind of came back in, but it's pretty much useless at this point. So let me just get rid of that. So for the daily, maybe for the daily chart. So let me just find this there was a site can't find it, but right, so I'd like to find the range of how the market has moved. So we'll have to calculate past 5 days. I don't think it shows on Trading Video what the movement is of these candles. That was it. Daily average range. So we need to calculate daily average for today, and then we can obviously have an understanding of where the price could go depending on the range. So let me just do that really quickly. That's our chart, and then price is currently at 69k. So let me have a look at, well, currently it is in a consolidation. As I mentioned in the video today, currently it's just staying in the same range from 62. I believe it's 62 to 70-ish. Yeah, 74. So it peaked at 74 and it peaked at 60k. So let's have a look deeper into what Bitcoin's doing. Let's get some levels drawn. Horizontal line, and I mean there's not too much to go based off. There's a peak, it peaks up here, and then there's a downtrend, and so it could be a little bit difficult to find these levels as it's so wide. But we can obviously try and give it a go. Let me just get a different time for that to a bit lower. Let's go 15 minutes. So as you can see, it's just big consolidation, It does peak. There's a peak there, a small one here, but there's like an uptrend, nice uptrend going, and then from here it starts going down, big downtrend, keeps going down and down and down, and then kind of peaks a little bit here, and then there's a slow uptrend. There's a nice one, very nice one there. So realistically, it could start aiming towards the top. So let's just mark those levels out. So there's a pretty strong level, as you can see. We went based off of this candle here, so we have one there and one here. There's two candles that confirm this level, and then we have a false break there. So now let's have a look at the support level. Sorry. Could go basically somewhere here. Let's say we went off of that one. Let me have a look if there's any big touch. That one kind of does, and that one does as well, but I reckon that'll be a good one. But now we have a tree break by the looks of it, or it could be a false break. So it either could continue on a bullish movement and continue the trend upwards. It does look like a pretty strong one. So we have a nice peak here, and then a peak again, and then there's a very nice uptrend. So we could expect to see a third wave. So there's 1, 2, and then we could see 3. But also, as I said, it could be that false break. We could we could get that dip back down into this key level. So let's have a look if the lower time frames gives us a clearer reading of what's going on. What are these tunes? Turn it around. Just random tunes. Yeah, it's in the banger. Anyway. So yeah, we obviously broke through there, come back down, broke again, and there's a big push. Well, it's not too big, but it's still pretty big. And then the trend obviously continues from there. So from here, it continues upwards, as you can see. No, let me go on the already. Right, back to Bitcoin. So 5 minutes doesn't tell us too much. It could be a false break, like I said. There's one here as well. And then, as you see, it does stay in this level. Let me just take your skin. It's very hot in there. Right.
I'm talking to myself like I used to do. The touch of summer
So, what have we got going on? 1 minute. So 1 minute. It pretty much tells us 1 minute tells us it's broke out fully, and then this kind of does. This could kind of do the same thing in this area. Well, this kind of dances on the line, whereas this one's already broke through the line and it's not touching it. But as you can see, this one goes, touches it, back down, touches it, back down, goes through it, comes back out, goes through, down again, touches it, and goes back in. And then obviously you have a false break, and then by the looks of it, it's a true break. So we could be on for a solid trend upwards. Pepe coin. What if we trade some Pepe coin? How would that? It moves pretty fast. Pepe's moving. Pepe coin. That's not it. Is it? No way. Look at these lot sizes. 12 mil, 14 mil. Oh my days. 10 million. 100k. Like it's nothing. Yeah, this wasn't right. $1,000 Pepe. That's what it's called. There we go. Let's go coin this. Where's Pepe going? Looks like it's made. Looks like it's going for a reversal. So you see big downtrend. Big downtrend. All the way to here, and then it starts bouncing back up. What's it done in previous times? So still bounces back up. So let's, for example, say this one. It's kind of the same structure. So we've got a big downtrend, keeps going down, and then it goes back up. That's the same with all of them, I think. There's a big downtrend, and not so much in this area. So it's shot up massively. 14th of Feb. Massive downtrend. That's in the top logo. And then up again. I feel like we could be expecting the same thing there. So Based off of that, I reckon we could. Let's get trade on. $30k Pepe. Take profit at 003326. 003323. So it's not far off. Within 15 minutes. Yeah, so we could ideally 0.37, 0.037, 0.037. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so let's get a short position. One side. So we put that. 0.03571. 71. Alright. 0.357.
I'll call you in the morning. Don't you wake up late. No use in stalling till you hear from me. I'm working on something and I can't mess it up. Don't need permission. Don't wait round for me. It's getting harder to make it up to you. Can't even party. What am I supposed to do? Intentions are good, but the music makes me bad. I can't. Don't want me to go and I say, the fun makes me dance. If you don't like it, I'm feelings. Promise none of this was planned. But if you don't trust me, I'm feelings.
So that's a trade on. And then let's look at another coin. Pump one maybe. Doge, let's go with Doge. Doge. Kind of the same thing, but it's a downtrend, but it's very close here. So it's like millimeters. So this one touches, and then that one just doesn't, I think. My eye is correct. So there is a downtrend here. and then a big push up. I'm not liking those too much. XRP. What on earth has gone on here? What the hell is? What is all that? That's crazy. There's another one there. There's another one there. What time is it? 8 in the morning. Oh, a big one. 9. And then that's 12 and 1. So I don't understand that one quite honestly. You'd expect that more from like a market open, but it's kind of nine, 8, 10. Not sure on that one. Let's have a look at Solana. Doge looks like no Pepe. Seems to be on the correct course. Let's move on to Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin saying? got any levels. Doesn't look like it. Yes, this is the biggest peak for the bottom. This area here. That's probably shocking, but anyway, have we got support? What are these songs? Let's get something else on. House. I'm not seeing anything alike, but let's look in wider time frames. So obviously they'll be stronger if it's in a different time frame, then the levels are going to be stronger. So let's see if we can find something.
In such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do. It's a feeling that I want to stay.
How's Pepe looking? Pretty good, but not good. It doesn't. Price doesn't want to go up too much. You can see in this area it's being like squeezed. They have big wicks but short, small bodies. So another example could be kind of like this. So we might see some consolidation and a movement in the core price range. As of Bitcoin, let's see if we've got any interesting things on Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to 500k as well. But people say anything to go back to the current prices and buy more BTC. I personally think it is going to go to some crazy price, but 500k just seems unrealistic. Like the peak price was 125k, 126. For it to go to 500k, it's something crazy's got to happen. I mean, more and more Bitcoin's coming in. We looked at last week where there was 500 Bitcoin, no, 6,500 Bitcoin in the space of 21 days, I believe. BTC in 21 days. Yeah, so Binance obviously made a post on the video about Binance where American Bitcoin expands treasury to 6,500 Bitcoin. So there's a lot of companies holding Bitcoin, but for the price to go up. I mean, there's obviously all these things are changing around the world, and there's a lot of things that could happen, but I feel like there's too much going on right now for anyone to understand what's actually going to happen. Obviously, all these things with war and all these new technologies and systems that these companies are trying to put in. I feel like the whole thing is evolving into something. So it could either be really, really big, or it could be an absolute tragedy. So there's a lot of takes on what's going to happen with Bitcoin, as always. Then we have the US Intel Treasury to crypto mixers. Long opposed to crypto mixers because of criminal applications. I feel like this could be used in a criminal application either way. Like, even if they do accept it, it could obviously be. There's like your little loopholes or little like passages to get through these systems to, deal with illegal things you still want to do. There's definitely a way to bypass all of it. Or maybe even these companies want to use it themselves. Who knows? That's AC giving my nose a hard time. It's that time of the year again where things start growing, pollen starts going crazy, and then my face just blows up. So, not my favourite time of the year. I think I had a look at that Pudgy Penguins a long time ago, like 2024, and that was like pretty big when it came out. I remember just sitting on the phone, being on like lives and stuff, having a look with what people are talking about, and yeah, a lot of people were on about this Pudgy Penguins, but yeah, it did launch pretty hard. Pharmacy, yeah, I mentioned all of this in the video today, so check that out. Market volatility hit 1-year high, possibly marking Bitcoin bottom. I think this is the bottom. I feel like it's going to get any lower than this. From what's happening around the world and these companies using Bitcoin as a, I think it was safe haven asset, if I remember correctly. So yeah, obviously all-time high was the 126k. And that was in 3rd of October. Sunday. 125k, and it's dropped a whole 60k-ish, 60-ish k. A lot of people do think it's going to go crazy, as if it was released in 2014. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And then we get a price up to 18k, and then pretty much nothing as well, 3k, and then boom, 125k. That's at the top end there, but yeah, 60k. I thought it was shorter than that, I'm not gonna lie. Dips again back to 14. But the structure's kind of the same. Like, if you look at it, it's kind of exactly the same as. Well, so say if you ignore this middle part here, ignore this middle. So you look from about here until the end, and you look from about here until, let's say, here. No, here. So you've got a peak, a double peak. It looks exactly the same. Some slight differences, but the similarity is a little bit concerning. So we have a peak, another peak, and then downwards, with a peak before we go fully down, and that's this one right here. So peak, and then the peak, and then a full up. I mean, right now, it could realistically, well, let's say right now it's around this area, right? It does what it does, stays in kind of like the same-ish range, goes to about 80, I don't know, 90k, and then we get a bang and up again. And then here people obviously start going, oh, is it going to go? Is it not going to go? Is that it? And then again, and then again. And it could peak to 300, but 500 just seems a bit too much. But this obviously took from 24 to 20. I mean, it's a year. It's not actually that long, is it? For a price increase so much, like so big. $40k, it was 2024 of January, it was at 40k. And then 2025, so kind of like 2 years. 2 years for a 80k increase, 85k increase. Pretty crazy. I mean, no one knows. None of us know. We only can obviously predict, and hope isn't the best word to use, but what else is there left? It all depends on what's happening, doesn't it? What's happening around the world. So Short-termers depositing some Bitcoin or wealth inflows dropped by 2.2 billion. That's the fucking biggest whales are. Bitcoin whales. So these are the addresses and how much Bitcoin they hold. Bloody hell. That is crazy. The 8th of the 3rd, which was, the phone's not telling me, yesterday from this wallet, there was a $6.9 million profit. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, your return on investment is going to be crazy like that if you've obviously got those kind of funds. So if you've got millions that you're putting into the market, you're obviously going to be getting good results. That is crazy. 248,597 Bitcoin. So these are all the wallets that have this Bitcoin. And the one with the most is 248,000 Bitcoin. Where is it? 248,000 Bitcoin. 248,000 Bitcoin. Is that billion? 17 billion? Yeah. 17,118,356,466 $. That is crazy. That is crazy. Cold wallet. So someone in the world has 248,000 Bitcoin. Great. And these are, I'd say, probably these are the biggest whales of Bitcoin. Crazy. That's not even. That's 2 billion, isn't it? So the whales are staying quiet, I believe. But yeah, the price, it just looks kind of the same. Like if you put this side by side, it would look obviously the exact same. Double put, like, you got a double peak, one is higher than the other. So this peak. It's like the structure is so similar. It's pretty scary. So you have a little peak here as well, and then that just resembles this one. And going downwards, you have a peak here, and that's the same thing here. Also, it goes up, then down, and then a peak, up, down, and then a peak again, and then it goes down, and then it goes down. Like, the similarity in this is pretty crazy. So, are we going to get this for a third time? I'm not sure, but it's just very interesting to see how the market has moved and shown a very similar pattern. So both of these patterns look close to identical. So is it possible for a third one to happen? I'm not sure, but there's always anything could happen. So now it could obviously do what it does here, and then well, theoretically, if that were to happen, it could bounce about for a little bit and then start a trend upwards. And there's a big spike here, a lot of strength here, and then it gets pumped up, some consolidation, and then pumps up again, and then this is another area where there's a big jump. I mean, it could do that. Let's have a look at our Pepe. Where's Pepe trade? We have a look. 30 minutes. What's 30 minutes telling us? Could be in for an uptrend. This could be a sign that it might be going down. As you can see, like, well, we haven't got the full image. We haven't got the full knowing of this peak, if it's on its way down or not. If it's showing a loss in the strength, if not or not. But these two seem to be on course. Pretty big trade, not gonna lie. Apart from 1 minute. Kind of difficult. There's like an uptrend here. There is an uptrend here, and then wants to go for a downtrend, a peak, and then it kind of does the same thing, but now it's peaking again, so it could continue with that uptrend. It has been trending upwards for quite a long time, as you can see, so there should be, if there's something that obviously dumps the price, or there's some strong indication that the price is going to go down, then we might have to do a manual exit. But currently there's not too much of an indication that the price is heading down. There is a crossover here, but we still have some strength in the markets. As you can see, there's two big candles here, but I feel like it is losing strength because look at the size of these. Big one down, tries to go up, big one's down again, but then there's a big one there. So the strength could still be there. Ethereum, what have we got going on here? Or do we go back up to here? I'm not sure. Bitcoin went 69k. Stock of this. Big early losses as crude oil sinks back below $100. We made a video last week as well on oil. So I think an average price was about $70 to $80 per barrel, and 90 was obviously when things were starting to get a bit out of control, and we had below $100. Crude oil, which soared nearly 30% to $120 per barrel overnight, has pulled back to 95. Yeah, I think 90 was where prices were at like a risky level, where obviously these high-end people would have to sort things out with inflation and all those things. So falling just over 65k overnight, Bitcoin is railed back to 69,000 as crude oil fell from $120 to $95 per barrel. Okay, so oil prices have fallen back down. Well, we have a bull. So macro strategists, I can't say that word. I had a struggle with this last week. Strategist Matt Connors said a prolonged US-Iran conflict could boost Bitcoin as war-related deficit spending expands liquidity and weakens the dollar. Rapid US debt growth and potential currency debasement are likely to push investors toward alternative assets such as Bitcoin. Yeah, a lot of companies are looking at Bitcoin as like a safer asset. May gain his potential US stretches on supports of high government spending and rising debt and lower interest rate conditions that have historically shown supported. I mean, that's all based off one guy though, isn't it? So Matt Connors, that's the guy who says all this. Laws are expensive and financing them typically requires governments to issue more debt. Formerly the head of research at FreeIQ and global head of portfolio and risk advisory at Credit Suisse. Increasing supply of dollars in the financial system, lowering or debasing the value of existing circulation, and tending to benefit non-dollar assets like Bitcoin. My take is that this war is going to carry on. Personally, I believe. Well, I'm not gonna say what I believe because that might be a bit controversial, and so there's a lot of different reasons as to why these things happen, and some of the reasons might not be as well shown to the public because it's bad. But pretty much we, as a whole, I've got to take advantage of an opportunity like this, as we could benefit from it. So the best we can do is watch news sources, keep looking, keep analysing, and that's about it. Because no one actually knows the real side of things. So no one's ever going to be prepared for anything. So that the war is going to continue for weeks on to put all these financial new systems into place without people asking too many questions. But that's my take on it. So that's that. And as for the Iran and war, any updates? Iranian missiles intercepted over Turkey. I think BBC News is probably the worst source you can have, but that's just what I think anyway. Yeah, so the oil price, I feel like that's in every news source, has passed $100 a barrel for the first time since 2022. I mean, it's realistically, what do you think was going to happen? There's a war, and obviously oil prices are going to go up. I've seen a lot of people investing in oil as well, so that's a good thing. That people obviously awake and taking advantage of a situation like this. Anyway, enough of that. What's Pepe at? It's kind of floating about. No, it's not. Yeah, it kind of is. 5 minutes. Yeah, we kind of are losing strength. As you can see, there's a crossover here, and the peaks are starting to decline. So I think we may have to because it's just moving sideways. Consolidation in this area, but then these candles all look a bit like a key level player has been here. So yeah, I feel like the strength is definitely gone now. The peak, the trend is no longer moving upwards. As it's in this area, there's a crossover between all three of these indicators, I think. If I can see that correctly, yeah. So this one crosses. So the purple crosses over the blue, and then the orange crosses over the blue in this area, I think. So I believe I'm going to close by the markets. As for Bitcoin, it got back up to 69k, and now it's kind of on a downtrend. Yeah, it's on a downtrend now. So we could actually. We could see if the price comes back down to this level, then we could have a retest. So let's have a look if the price comes back to this level, and if it does, we could enter a trade and for it to take profit at about 69k, like 69 200 or something. So let's wait it out and see if it continues coming down or not.
With an ass like that, there's no hesitation. With a face like that, you don't need to work hard. With an ass like that, you don't need to work. All my people, where you at? All my people, where you at? Doing this, doing that, with my tongue for in the vibe. All my people, where you at?
So we'll actually go through a bit then. 68180. One of those 68200. 68200. And do $100. Take profit was 69. Do 6,900. 6,900. Ideally, we could actually go back up there. So if it tries to retest this, it could go back up to this level, and that's 670k. That's 670k then. Now it's a waiting game. I mean, in 15 minutes you can see it did come all the way down to here, so that's actually this candle. Yeah. I think now it might be on the move upwards, because it's literally bang on. Look at that, bang on. can't see that chart. So okay, what would have happened? I mean, there's still obviously a chance for that retest, so it could do like it is now, and then come back down, and then shoot back up. So let's give it a little bit more time. Unless we see a big movement, say, it's like up here already, then we'll have to get rid of that limit order. From 2018 through 2023. So Ethereum has been hitting. Ethereum rejects range resistance as chart points to possible pullback toward lower support. Meanwhile, Ethereum's recent price structure shows a rejection near a key resistance band on the forward chart shown by analyst Cameron Asgar on X. The chart outlines a horizontal range where the upper boundary repeatedly acts as resistance, where the lower boundary serves as support. Right. Where are we at with this? 15 minutes. Kind of on the come down. Bit of an uptrend. Not even. We could see. It could still be there. As for 1 minute. Kind of floating about in the same place. In this area. From around 69 to about 68.5. Let's have a look at some of that coins. So, Dogecoin. Let's have a look at XRP. Monad. What's that? There's a big peak there. Look at that. Got a break. Why is it always doing that? It's not gonna do it. I don't think it's got enough strength to go through that. Zero, 2, 1, 2. As if it's gone through. That means I could expect it to go either to here or here. 2 0.0211 0.0211. What were you having? What's Bitcoin doing? Still messing about in that same area. Alright guys, I'm nipping to the toilet and I'm back in a sec. I'm back. I'm back. There is a bit of strength here actually. So obviously you had that big hump upwards, nice big trend upwards, and there's a big weakness here, but then there is a lot of resistance. But now it's gonna feel like it's lost its strength now for it to. The momentum's gone, and yeah, it's been.
Sometimes it gets Can you be me in the middle? Love me just a little. Trying to solve the riddle. You, oh, deep within the meaning. Love just got me dreaming. Medicine I'm needing is you. Oh, so let's get over being so shy, babe. Oh, let's get together, make it alright, yeah. So come over and tell me what you want, and we can get it started. Tell me what you want, and we can get it started. Tell me what you want, and we can get it started.
You can see the strength is still there. Like it's still trying to carry on with this uptrend. But there's a lot. There's quite a lot of resistance here. So now you can see it's like trying to fight its way back up. Alright, what's Bitcoin doing? Niche. Yeah, so I believe that is out of the question. Continue, or are we going to get a downtrend? There is a crossover here, so there is a bit of a weakness. Well, quite a big weakness. But we'll see how it plays out. There we go. Kind of. So the strength is still there. And now it's broken back to the buy price, I believe. The buy price was at the top. This is just a line that we put in. There we go. not currently seeing today. I'm not seeing any like patterns that I want to be seeing, any indication of where the price is going to go. Hype, 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 hype. What's Avant?
Day by day, and night by night, I feel it it's all the time.
Try to get a trade on one of these. So, Baby Doge. Interesting coins, not gonna lie. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. That's just moving up and up and up. Back up to that here. Right. LTC. Altcoin. Nope.
Makes me high. Your love
Okay.
Step by step. I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time.
Can't find any good signals. Somewhere to get a trade off.
I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Be mine. Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Ready or not, I've got you on my mind. I think about you all the time. Won't you please be mine? Dancing and prancing, grooving, keep on moving,
I
flying,
believe
stop your crying,
this will make a reversal and
choosing
go
while you cruising.
bearish.
Music is the answer to your problems.
As you can see, this
Keep
parallel
on
candle,
moving, then you can solve it. If you feel that you can't take no more,
actually, it's no,
and
this
your
one
feet
definitely
are
is a
headed
parallel
for the
candle, but
door, gotta keep on
I feel like the
dancing
price is going to come
and
back down.
prancing,
There's a
grooving,
crossover here.
keep on moving, flying, stop your crying,
So
choosing
look at
while
closely.
cruising. Music is the answer to your problems. Keep on moving, then you can solve them. At 12 midnight, I'll be waiting for you. So don't forget what you have to do. Gotta keep on dancing and prancing, grooving, keep on moving, flying, stop your crying.
Yeah, I don't believe Mon is going to
While you
make a
cruising,
difference.
music is the answer to your problems. Keep on moving, then you can solve them. If you feel that you can't take no more, and your feet are headed for the door, gotta keep on dancing and prancing, grooving, keep on moving, flying, stop the crying, choosing, while you're cruising. Music is the answer to your problems. Keep on moving,
Yeah, I
then
don't
you can solve
think
them. At 12 midnight, I'll be waiting
the
for
Mon
you.
trade
So don't forget
goes through.
what you have to do.
the momentum has already gone. It's peaked and it's made that reverse already. As you can see here, here as well, the orange indicator, and then the purple one is going to do the same thing. So we are going to close that by market. As for the hype, we could start seeing a move downwards. So let's watch what happens on the hype. Well, we can have a look at some other trades if we can. It's not too trendy today by the looks of things. You can see all these small little candles. Like the price here, look at this. It's just the same kind of range all the time. So from 4 until about an hour's worth here. So about 4:30 from 5:30 to 5:30. There's not been much of a change. So that's the whole hour of just nothing really. Here, the low was 1368. So it's not moving a lot today by the looks of things. So, and that's for all coins in general, to be fair. Like you can see, look at all this. This is not what you want to see. You want to be seeing. Let me show you. Like. I'm not sure if this is the best coin to make an example of, so I'm going to try the Bitcoin, see if we've got some nice trendy days. Yeah, so look at this. This is a pretty nice trend. Well, this is the only nice trend we have. But that is nearly based off a whole day. So, well, there's not too much movement. I mean, there is a bit, but it's still kind of, it's kind of consolidated as well. So, a perfect example is never easy to find, but it's like anything. When you're not looking for it, it's there, and when you're not looking for it, it's all over the place. So.
I got lost for a minute. I was in it, tell me who am I kidding? Play the victim, I'm in love with the villain. Nothing's ever told me, comes and goes. I got lost for a minute. I was in it, tell me who am I kidding? Play the victim, I'm in love with the villain. Nothing's ever told me, comes and goes.
Yeah, so the hype looks like a positive trade, so let's have a little peek at it. Yeah, so there is a nice reversal. What the hell is going on with my screen? Yeah, so there's a nice beginning of a movement downwards here. Let's look at the 1 minute. And yeah, as you can see, the momentum and the strength have been lost, and you can see the crossover. It crosses over both of the indicators, so the blue one and the orange one. And yeah, so we could see a nice take profit of this trade by the looks of this curve. I mean, anything could happen. It could still obviously regain that strength, but a lot of you'd have to generate a lot of strength, because obviously look at this massive. So in this short space, the price moved from 32.61 to 34.2. Like that is a pretty high jump. So there has to be some kind of strength for it to continue. And as you can see, first it moved straight down, and then it kind of carried on moving back up into this peak. So in line with this peak, it stopped, and then it couldn't continue any longer. So that just shows me there's no strength, and there was going to be a reversal. So that is currently what's happening. But it would need quite a lot for it to regain that momentum and carry on going upwards for a bullish movement. But currently, I do see it going bearish. Yes, as you can see, try to get some momentum again, but no, it can't. So So we could see a nice drop all the way back down. Yeah, this song's not getting flagged, so that's good. But a couple of songs getting flagged all day, so yeah, YouTube's not very happy. Anyway, let's look at XRP. Actually, for that today. Yeah, it's not really what I want to see. A lot of movement, but not a lot of. Well, a lot of movement, but not a lot of movement. Can't really talk too good. I'm not feeling too well, so as you can see, there is a lot of movement, but it's not a lot. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is there's no highs, there's no lows. It's just consolidation. It's just sideways. It's just moving to the side, like here. The trend is. The trend is there, but it's not too strong. No, there we go. We've been detected. I mean, looking at the 5-minute chart, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. A nice, lovely trend here, as we can see. Look at that, a lovely jubbly. Higher highs, lower lows. That is a lovely trend. Let me just show you the highs and the lows. So start from here, and that's the lows. 1 low, 2 low, 3 low, and the highs. It's the same kind of thing. Highs, kind of like that. So highs, and buys. So just like that. So we have a resistance and a support. Let me just take that finger off.
Always overcautious. Past tense, hurt and sadness. So much heartbreak and madness.
So ideally, we could get a trade off of that and look to potentially take profit at around 1.3781. 1.371. And then stop loss, that's around 1.35. As for the 15 minutes, we have how are we looking at it? But ideally go 1.391. 9. So where is hype at? It is on the movement down, but it's a bit of a sus, bit of a sus move. Bit of a sus move. So it's crossover there, crossover here, and then kind of starts losing momentum as well here. It kind of did, and then it picked up that momentum again. Like, see here, it could have gone like obviously downwards, but the resistance is there, so the strength for a bullish move is still there, but it hasn't obviously gone further than the peak of this candle, which you can see if I just show you here. So obviously the lowest, the highest it went, it touched that candle, so it could be a level forming there. So we could now have a consolidation, and it could form a support and resistance level in this price range. So if that does happen, then we can obviously exit this trade. We're still in profit with that trade, so if that does happen, we could potentially get a trade just from the price jumping from support and resistance line, which could be pretty good. And as for the XRP, XRP seems to be jumping about pretty fast, whereas Hype isn't doing that much jumping about. So ideally, we would like it to go bearish and come all the way down. But as I said, there is kind of like, it could be a level creating here. So obviously this peak, and then we have this one confirming that the level is there. And then if we do get a support level as well, and let's have a look actually. Just zoom in. Can we get a support level or not? So let me find it first. Yep. So if we go based off of this candle here, this one, or was it this one? I believe it was this one. So we have one touch in there, one touch in there. Yep, we've got two touching there. So the support, where is it? The support line is there. So ideally now we could close that trade and just trade from the support line to the resistance line, which would obviously still be a pretty solid trade, as you can see. So I think that's what we're going to do. What was this? This was Hype. So let's close that. Three, 4.34. 4.34. What's XRP? How are we looking with XRP? My little ears are itching, getting a bit hot. I mean, what the hell? What was that? Went down massively.
Don't touch that dial.
I mean, it's kind of jumping about this area as well, like this area.
Don't touch that dial.
Why does the mouse get so big?
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial. Hello? Is anybody there? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I can't get this to work. Is anybody there? No? Don't touch that dial.
House
Don't
music
touch that dial.
has evolved, literally.
Don't touch that dial.
Are we going to break through that
Don't touch that dial.
support level, or are we not?
Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial. By the looks of it, the levels are strong,
Don't touch that
because that level just touched, and it didn't even want. He just didn't want to fight. He just stayed there and
Don't touch that.
showed us that the level is stronger. And if this one touches as well, that obviously just shows
Is anybody there?
that the level is there, and we could potentially get some nice trades. So now we could wait for the price to move back up to the resistance level, and then we could take a short position for the price to come back to the support line level. Sorry. What is hype doing? Why is it being funny? Oh, this is hype.
Don't touch that dial.
Oh, that's okay. And what about XRP?
Don't touch that dial.
I mean, we've had a few false breaks,
Don't touch
as
that
you can
dial.
see.
Don't touch that dial.
So I'm not too fussed.
Don't touch
That's
that
why I've kept the stop loss
Don't touch that dial.
pretty small.
Don't touch that dial.
So yeah, I feel like we're going to have a movement now where it's going to go here and then here, and then it's potentially going to go back up above this peak, and hopefully, no, hoping is not good in trading to say, but yeah, what I'm expecting is for it to peak either. Well, no, it's not going to peak. It's going to go above this peak. So let's look at yeah. So do a false break there. Hello, sir. How are you? Hello, hello. Engage with your audience. All right. we go. Yes or no? Yeah, so I believe we have a false break there. And as for the XRP, could be the same. Let's look at a looks to me like another false break. So ideally, we could have waited for it to obviously touch or have the false break, and then we could have executed the long position. But that's that. So as for hype, it did look like a false break. So let's have a closer look. So as you can see, it was a false break. And now, realistically, we're going to go back up to the resistance line. So now it's going to go all the way up here, touch it, and then come back down. So it's just a waiting game. I've been getting what's the word? Detections, warning. Yes, good job. Like a fat kid, love food. I love you like a fat kid gonna die. I miss you, you're my soul food, and I would hate to lose. If you ever was to leave, my heart would break like pool. I play it cool. Put the clock on snooze. You ain't never got a work today. Yeah, as you can see, there's the false break we had. I just talked about, and now this is where we entered, but I could have obviously waited for the price. I entered about here. Before I've obviously found the level. So I found the level, and then obviously now it's bounced back from that level, and now it's on a reverse move back upwards. That was hype. And then XRP, I think we had the same thing. Looks more like a true break at the minute, but when I get you in my arms, I'ma hold you like there's no tomorrow. And every minute, every second, baby, I'm a bar. And give it back to you twice as hard, twice as hard. Let you go, never. We could stop out at this position, but we will have to see. It's called, the song's called Jaeger Bomb. We've been stopped out. So, to me, that looks more like a true break than a false break. I mean, it could be the same as this one, where it goes a little bit deeper and then bounces back, and obviously would hit the resistance level, but on a on a minute's time frame, it doesn't look to be that way. It looks a little bit deeper, but this one is the same. It's like deeper. As you can see, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 4.5-ish candles that go outside of that level, and then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if this does come back up, then there is a false break, and we could still be going up for an uptrend. But if this is an actual true break, then we could be looking for a reversal in the trend and coming potentially even up to this level here, 1.3407. I think they've both been stopped out, so I think there was a hype here. Yeah, so it's kind of losing the momentum again. Yeah. I mean, there's still that chance that the level could still be strong. On the bigger time frames, it hasn't touched, so it's not as strong as it could be. As you can see on the 1 minute, you've got, well, starting from this candle, we took level from this candle, and then this is the candle that supports that level, and then we have another one here that touches it. So as for the top level, we only had this candle confirming that level, so right, guys, that will be it for today's session. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next live trading session.